Piotr. I work as an additive manufacturing project manager in 3D Lab. We are a company from Warsaw, Poland, and we are manufacturers of ultrasonic atomizers dedicated for manufacturing metal powders for additive manufacturing technologies. Since the very beginning of our activity, when we started manufacturing ultrasonic atomizers back in 2017, we wanted to meet the expectations of our customers from all over the world. And we observed that many of our customers from the industrial sector or additive manufacturing sector, they have a struggle to recycle the post-processed materials, the waste materials. And we observed that there is a problem with actually making something better from that waste that actually comes from those processes. So we decided to develop a completely new solution which allows us to recover all kinds of irregular shaped materials that comes from 3D printing, for example, the 3D printing supports, which are very common in laser powder bed fusion technology or CNC scraps, and we can actually melt those materials and produce high quality powder one more time, which could be then used for another 3D printing processes or additive manufacturing processes, and then we can, for example, potentially produce metal parts from that waste. So that was a challenge and problem which we observed a few years ago, and this problem starts to even getting bigger from around 2021 when we also exhibited at Formnext, and recently we actually exhibit here again with that solution, and we observe that well, this expectation has been met, and those customers they can find a system that allows them to actually produce the high quality powder one more time, so they are reducing this waste material. In some scenarios, our customers are saying that the waste that comes from those processes might be even up to 80% of the material, which is a waste, right? So we want to always to find a solution that we can well, bring this material back into this production loop and create a high quality powder one more time, which would be useful for, well, any other applications, right? So this is something which we are doing right now, and the next challenge is to apply for different materials, because our technology is dedicated for, well, hundreds of different types of materials. We have customers that working with titanium based alloys. We have customers that work with aluminum, which is one of the most common in the automotive industry. So currently, I think the biggest challenge for us is to, well, to cover the industry with all kinds of materials. The most common one, and on the other hand, very challenging one, like high melting temperature materials, which they're not very common in the form of powder. By observing a huge challenge with waste material and actual recycling the material, we observe I think a nice demand on the market to actually launch completely new technology and implement it for our manufacturers from different sectors. So let's say that sustainability was some sort of the advantage at our company, that we could bring a totally new system, which I do believe in the future might become a prior technological solution which we are going to provide to customers from the industrial sector, automotive, aerospace, and I do believe that it's not going to be just a one solution, but we are going to continue it, and I do believe our company 3D Lab is going to develop into even more sustainable solutions and manufacturing of high quality powders. Regarding the sustainability solutions, we already manufactured and developed this machine, which is an ATLA Plus system together with induction melting system. This is actually the unit that allows us to recycle the material. We developed the hot crucible with an induction coil that allows us to melt all kinds of irregular shaped materials, and then once it becomes a liquid, we start to, let's say, the drop of this liquid metal into our ultrasonic module, and this is how we are producing the metal powder. At this current configuration, we are able to work with low melting temperature materials, but our future plan is also to increase this temperature to work with such material as titanium or even higher temperature materials. So 2 years ago at Formnext, we saw that there is a demand for such solutions, and after 2 years, we just bring this machine to reality. So as you can imagine and you can see, sustainability meets innovation. So this is what we've done, and that was the demand that we actually fulfilled to the market. Another solution which we developed for recycling the materials is our ATO cast system. This is an vacuum induction furnace which allows us to, well, use again the hot crucible which we can melt through the induction coil. So here we could fill this crucible using various types of materials, irregular shape, and it allows us to turn it into the liquid form. And from the liquid form we are able to cast high quality rods which we can use then for our ATO Plus system and create metal powder as well. So this is kind of like a in-between production device which allows us to, well, alternatively recycle the material that comes from the CNC, 3D printing supports, and any other forms of material. And what is the benefit is that we can also control the composition of such material. We can also test and verify the chemical composition of those rods. So if someone needs much more specific item, I think that's a good solution for doing this.